From James, pakihinaan po yung background music. Hey, this is a technical comment. This is a critic actually. I get this a lot. No, I get this a lot from my videos. I think I'm also gonna get the same comment for this video right here. Hello guys, so it's me. So I have my airplant look because I promised to do so. So in this video I'm gonna be reacting to comments that I've got on my videos, and I'll be answering questions as well, from those comments, and then we'll see how it'll go from there. So some of you might already know I've been starting doing elf looks, airplant elves look on TikTok. That's where I started everything. That's where I'm starting making these crazy elf looks. Redundancy. And then on Instagram, I've started posting elves there too. And I've started integrating my elves with my airplant, so that's why I've called them airplant elves. I know it's crazy, but gotta go somewhere, right? Those are the videos that got much attention and that makes kind of sense, if you know what I mean. Because on TikTok I've been doing this, and on YouTube I've been doing these air plants. So I was thinking, why not just put them together, integrate them, you know what I mean? Because it's just me. And then people are asking, how come your channel's name is Ilonggo Me, and then you're doing elf cosplays, your own character cosplays, and then you're doing airplanes, and then why Ilonggo Me? And I'm like, hello, Ilonggo Me? I come from Iloilo, guys. I'm Ilonggo. That's me. So Ilonggo Me, airplanes, elf. So there you go. So I already started like a voting poll. Paul, is that how you pronounce it? Paul? On Instagram, if I'm gonna do my airplant videos as an elf, and it actually came up 100%. I think I was the only one who voted 100%. That's why it was 100%, because I was the only one who voted yes for it. Sad. Well, let's proceed on to answering the questions, shall we? So these are actually questions that I got from my most commented videos. First one is a comment from Gwenzy. Ano yan bro? Di ko alam yan. Oh, that's Tagalog actually. That's my, our national language, where I come from. I am actually Filipino. I come from the Philippines, for those of you who don't know. So Tagalog question, I'm gonna answer it in Tagalog as well. Ang comment na to actually ay nagmula sa unboxing video ko ng airplants. Nakuha ko yung airplants na yun from Kakteen, Haage. Airplants po sila. Nasa title naman po yung pangalan. Airplants po yun. Joke lang. Airplants po sila. Kung gusto nyo pong matuto, or if you want to get to know them more, please panoorin niyo po yung mga airplant videos ko sa Adly Grown Garden na playlist. Yan lang po. Thank you po. Sometimes kasi pag nagsasalita ako, mix na rin yung language na nasa utak ko. Mix yung Iligay noon, sa Ilonggo nga ako. Okay lang yun, nakakapagsalita pa po ako ng Ilonggo kasi nga native tongue, maluwag ka. Tapos German, tapos English, ganun. Mix, ganun. Okay, so next comment is from Shadowman. Pwede sila mag-ship sa Pinas? He's talking about yung Kakteen Haage. This is where I got the comment. Hindi po ako sure if nagsiship sila sa Pinas. I think they do. Pero I don't think na good idea po yun. Kasi nga, ang tagal po tayong shipping from Germany papuntang Pinas. So, hindi. Siguro po pagdating ng airplanes nyo, tuyo na po sila. So, patay na po sila pagdating sa inyo. Shipping, oo po siguro. Kailangan nyo lang magbayad ng shipping fee. Pero yung fact na buhay na halaman po yung isi-ship mula Germany papuntang Pinas, I think hindi po sila mabubuhay ng ganun katagal na walang air. Kasi nga airplane sila, di ba? At saka walang water. So, double kill po yun. Ganun. So, sorry po. I think no. From paulenedelmundo. Thank you for posting this video. I left my air plants in my office because of the lockdown and was not able to come back for 5 months. Some co-workers water them until June. Hopefully I can revive them. Thank you. Okay, so this is a comment from How to Revive Your Air Plant. So this happened to me a lot of times, not watering my air plants for a very long period of time. Like when I also had this experience where we went to a vacation, but in your case, that girl, that is so long, 5 months. Good thing that you got your coworkers to water them. They're so good. Thank you, coworkers. Good for you. Good for you. Because in my case, I cannot trust anybody else to water my air plants because, girl, if they die, I ain't gonna be happy. No, I don't want to blame people for the consequences of my absence. If you're gonna go on vacation, it's actually not so bad not to water the air plants. Not on purpose, but not to water them for 2 weeks. That's like maximum. That's okay. They can survive. Actually depends on what air plants you have, but usually they'll survive. When you come back, you just revive them by watering them. So when you come back from your vacation, just make sure to water them overnight. Soak them overnight. If they're not bulb air plants. If to know more about bulb air plants, and to know more which air plants to soak and not to soak, please go to my Oddly Grown Garden playlist and you'll learn more. So, thank you. I do hope you revive them. From Terisita. Hi, paano po ibang Tillandsia soak? Paano po ibang Tillandsia soak din po ba? Meron pong mga Tillandsia or air plants na hindi mo po dapat isosoak kasi nga mamamatay po sila sa rot. Mabubulok po sila pag sinok mo. Kaya ng Tillandsia bulbosa natin, yung mga bulb air plants na tinatawag, yung pabilog, yung parang onion-like yung shape. Yun po, hindi nyo po dapat sila isinusoak kasi nga yung water po mag-accumulate sa loob ng bulb. At saka medyo mahirap pong matanggal yun. So pag nag-accumulate po yun sa loob ng bulb, magra-rot po yung air plant natin. So yun po, yung mga Tillandsia air plants na bulb shape. Tillandsia bulbosa, Tillandsia Butziae, Tillandsia Caput Medusae, Tillandsia basta, yung ganon, yung mga bulb like. Yan lang po. Avoid soaking them. Actually, meron po akong video para doon, yung avoid soaking these air plants, parang ganon. Meron po akong video para doon. Please check it out. Thank you. From Bernadette, I think mine is dying too. Bottom part has a bit of a purple spot. The thing about colors, I get these questions a lot as well. Asking me if it's still okay that the bottom part is purple, is brown, or something like that. So, to tell you honestly, some air plants do have a different color combination. Is that correct to say? Some air plants have purple color at the base. Some have brown color at the base because it's actually normal for a plant to have a touch of brown color at the base because they're changing their leaves. So it's a normal thing. But if it's purple, you have to check if it's mushy or if it's kind of wet, and if the leaves or the base itself is kind of wiggly. So that might mean that your plant is suffering from rot. But if not, then it's kind of normal. So there are also air plants that are normally purple in color. Yeah, I think. But as far as I know, you don't need to worry as long as it doesn't have any signs of rot. Yeah. From Karina, sad vid, I'd point and laugh if I hadn't done this exact same thing. Murdered all but one, which is somehow still alive 4 years later and getting huge. This is my Instagram update video. I actually kind of like, I don't know. No, I didn't do it on purpose. They really did die, yeah. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose to do the compilation of all the airplanes that died under my care. That happened to be on Instagram as well. No, they really did die, and yeah, it was terrible. I don't know. I don't want to. I actually teared up every time my airplanes die, and yeah, I'm gonna do another Instagram update, and yeah, some of my airplanes. I mean, not all of my airplanes are dead. You know, those who are from a long time ago. Those in the video that I made about this Instagram thing, they're actually during the times where I don't know a lot about airplanes and how to take care of them. So that's why they suffered a lot from my care, under my care. So I'm sorry. But kudos to you that you got a surviving airplane that lasted for 4 years. Kudos for you. Kudos for you. I really want to know what kind of airplane that is. From James, pakihinaan po yung background music. Hey, this is a technical comment. This is a critic actually. I get this a lot. No, I get this a lot from my videos. I think I'm also gonna get the same comment for this video right here. I'm really not good at soundproofing my videos. Soundproofing my videos from sound? No. I'm really not good in editing my videos sound. No. I'm still learning, guys, and I'm doing everything on my own. I'm doing my editing on my own. I'm doing the setup on my own and all of that jazz. So I'm still learning in every aspect of YouTubing or video making. So sorry, but thank you for the comment. It makes me aware. From Teimiwaki, what's the difference between soaking and dunking? Thank you. Okay, so this is a very good question. So soaking means leaving your air plants in a bucket of water or in a container of water for a prolonged period of time. Some air plant caretakers would do it overnight, would soak their air plants overnight, especially when they're so thirsty and dry, just to revive them. And yeah, dunking, on the other hand, is just literally dunking your air plant in water, like for a few seconds, like just quick dunk, like a quick sip, so to speak. In case of soaking and dunking, nowadays I would usually just dunk my air plants rather than soak them for a prolonged period of time, because I really had a lot of bad experiences in doing so. I'm taking care of my air plants indoors, and it's really difficult for me to keep them dry after bathing them after watering them. So they're really prone to rot if they're taken care of indoors. So that's why I don't soak for a prolonged period of time. But then yeah, to answer your question, that's the difference between the two terms. From Sunghoononice, makaawat ka Ilocano. I actually replied to this comment, and then he said, yeah, something like, I just tested if you can understand me. Something like that. Actually, I understood the comment. I understood the question. Pero, Ilonggo po ako. Siguro meron pong ibang words sa Ilocano na parang Ilonggo din. Parang Hiligaynon din. Ewan ko. Pero hindi po ako nakakaintindi ng pure Ilocano. Yun lang po. Pero thank you po sa comment. What does it mean when the middle of the leaves turn brown? Thank you. That would actually mean a lot of things. So when you say the middle of the leaves, do you mean like this is the leaf, and then you mean here in between, because if that's it, then it probably means that your air plant has been suffering of sunburn. You know, it's been under the heat of the sun for a long time, for a prolonged period of time. Or it can also mean that you've been using too much fertilizer on your air plant. That's why the middle part of the leaves are brown. But if you really mean by middle of the leaf, you mean by middle of the... Okay, I lost the question, wait a minute. But then when you mean middle of the leaves, like the center of the air plant, then that would mean that your air plant is actually suffering from thirst. Your air plant is just thirsty, so you just need to water them more frequently. You can soak them overnight if they're not bulb air plants, so you can soak them overnight. You can give them a lot of water. If they're bulb air plants, you can spray them every day. Just make sure that they're dry up after. So for other types of air plants, like grass air plants, or you know, your normal tropical air, tropical air plants, you can go ahead and soak them overnight. It doesn't matter, just as long as you make sure to dry them up after. The maximum I would suggest, you know, because some articles say that you can soak them if they're really thirsty and dry, you can soak them for, you know, overnight. But I would really honestly suggest to just soak them in a maximum of 4 hours if they're really thirsty, and then the next day you can just spray them, and then the succeeding days you can just spray them. You can actually please watch my videos now. I revived my Tillandsia Xerographica, and then you can just follow the same thing that I did, because you know, that's like proven and tested by moi. Other than that, yeah, I don't know what to say. That's it. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for growing with me, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna do more of these videos. Oh guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye.